Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. So today we're doing Scorpio monthly readings for March 2019. This can apply to Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a lot of Scorpio heavy in your chart. I recommend checking out all of that information on your natal chart, which can be found for free at cafeastrology.com. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. That's just where I went to get my natal chart, and it helps a lot in understanding the energies that are influencing you from month to month. All right, so before I pull any cards, I always like to tune into the collective energy of the sign and receive any guidance or healing that needs to come through for you guys. So in this month, Scorpio, I felt first and foremost an activation in my base chakra, which is the root. It's located at the base of the spine, and I was feeling it as a twinge of pain in my lower back, which relates to lack of security or fear when it comes to monetary abundance. So I wrote down security and safety and blocked by fear. Then I felt this energy of being pulled to the left, which symbolizes an imbalance in receiving, as the left side of your body is the negative polarity and the right side is the positive. And I'm not talking about it as negative and positive as good and bad. I'm talking about it as like the two polarities of a battery or a magnet. So the imbalance in receiving is caused by a blockage which began with this fear again. So it stems back to fear, which can manifest in many different ways. But basically, this left-hand side blockage, or this left energy being built up on the left side, could be in resistance to something that is related to the feminine qualities. And when I say feminine, again, I don't mean like female as in like a woman. I mean, we each have a balance of feminine and masculine energy within us, just like the polarity of the magnets and the batteries. It's the same thing, where masculine qualities are on the right side and feminine qualities are on the left. And we see this in the separate hemispheres of the brain, the right and left brain. Right actually being feminine and left being masculine, not to confuse you, but it's because they disseminate, which means, not disseminate, they cross, basically. I'll just say it like that. They cross, decussate, that's what it's called. They cross over, and so the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. So this imbalance could come from a resistance to the feminine side, which is soft, sensitive, nurturing, having trust and faith, creativity, holistic thinking, thinking about the big picture rather than compartmentalizing, seeing the connection between everything, the abstract symbolism of the subconscious mind as it relates to or interprets archetypes. So I asked, how can we deal with this blockage and what is needed at this time? And I received the guidance of heart coherence, which will allow the balance to come back into the energetic system. So having trust and faith, unconditional love, gratitude, generosity, balance between giving and receiving, and opening up your heart to a connection to all. This will allow you to feel safe and secure again, which will clear up the blockage in the root chakra, and it'll allow you to receive and to give freely again, which will clear up the blockage in the left side of the body. All right, guys, so that's just a little mini Reiki session for you this month. So that is awesome. Now let's get into some cards. So I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite and doing my normal spread, and then getting clarifiers from the Gilded Tarot if we need it. And I've got some other decks on standby just in case I feel called. All right. I'll shuffle on camera for you guys. And I'll also mention that I am currently accepting new clients, and my books are open for personal and private readings or Reiki sessions. So if you guys would like a private reading with me, or a Reiki session, or a combination of the two, all of the information is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we will coordinate. All right. So, current self of Scorpio this month. King of Cups in reverse, yep. And the theme of the month, we have the Fool, key goal, I'm just going to get all the cards out first, and then I'll go over them each individually and get clarifiers if we need them. So key goal for Scorpio. 6 of Wands in reverse. Obstacle to overcome. Oh, that's a lot, but I did see the moon, so we're going to take that one. Lots of obstacles, like what's going on? The major accomplishment for Scorpio. The Hermit in reverse. Oh, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah. What to avoid. Wow, that was quick to jump out. We have the 4 of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles and what to avoid. What to embrace. Ugh. Too much, too much. What to embrace. Chariot. Oh, they want me to turn that one upright. Thank you. Where to find support. The Empress. And they want that one upright too. Thank you. Advice and encouragement. Ooh. All right. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's see. With the current self, you guys are coming up as the King of Cups in reverse. So that's that sort of blockage of energy flow. The King of Cups is a very sensitive, intuitive, emotional energy. This actually represents the masculine rather than the feminine. So because there's a blockage in the feminine side, it's causing a deficiency in the masculine side. So I hope that you guys can see how that works. You know, it's like a dam of energy that's becoming blocked. So the feminine side gets all full up and then the masculine side's not getting any at all. So there needs to be this balance. There needs to be this flow. And the masculine side traits are related to logic, analytical thinking, linear thinking, compartmentalization, action, the physical realm, what can be measured, what else? Doing rather than being. So action. They're talking about action here. That's the current self. So that's what I was picking up on with the energy reading. So the theme of the month is the Fool. So in the month of March, you guys may be having a lot of new beginnings or opportunities for new beginnings for you to move forward. The only thing though is that with the Fool card, it does require you to take a proverbial leap of faith. So as you can see, you're going to need to trust the process, trust the journey, see the higher perspective in everything. As you can see, he's looking up, he's absorbing the light, he's enjoying the beauty of life. This is really freeing yourself from the burdens that have blocked you and the fear that has blocked you, because the Fool has no fear. He implicitly trusts the natural flow and the natural order of things. That's why he's also a 0, because he is the void. He understands the natural cycles and his own ability to manifest what it is that he needs. And so he trusts and he moves forward fearlessly. That's the theme for you guys this month. So the key goal being the 6 of Wands in reverse. And the 6 of Wands is about victory, It's about accomplishment. It's about people recognizing your success and honoring that. Now, this coming up as the key goal and it coming up in reverse, intuitively I'm feeling as though this represents an internal victory for you. So what you're dealing with this month is not a lot of stuff going on outside of you. It's a lot of stuff going on within you. So, some of the readings that I've done so far for the other signs, it's a lot of stuff going on in the physical world, and there's changes and there's breakups and there's this and there's that and there's pregnancy. But for you guys, it's a lot of internal, emotional, spiritual work, which is good, because once you do that, that's when your reality becomes balanced. Everything comes into alignment and you start to have your life moving forward the way that you would like it to. So that's the key goal for you, is to find this inner fulfillment and find this inner victory through balancing your energies. The obstacle to overcome, though, is the moon, which I just looked up and it saw 1111. So you're getting activations, and it's 211. Lots of activations for trust and faith. This is difficult to do when you can't see properly, right? Are you more confident in a room that is lit, or are you more confident in a room that is completely pitch black? Probably the room that's lit. Why? Because you can see. You know where everything is. You can move with confidence, with surety, trusting and knowing in yourself that you're not going to bump into anything and fall over or step on something sharp or whatever it is. There's no ghost or ghoulie lurking to haunt you. So the moon represents this energy of trust and faith in times of darkness. The moon is the subconscious mind. It is the internal, the spiritual, the feminine, the archetypal mind, the symbolic nature of your consciousness. And the moon, in this instance, does give you some light in those dark times, but it can cast shadow. Because it's not as bright as the sun, the moon illuminates, but it allows for some interpretation. And this is where it's going to be your task, is to interpret this from the highest perspective, to delve deep into your subconscious, into your emotions, into your past, to attain this inner victory, to find the inner strength, to balance your energy and take this leap of faith forward. Trust. Trust is the theme for you guys this month. I'm very much feeling that for you. Trusting in yourself, in your life, in Source, God, whatever you want to call the higher power, the all in you. So the major accomplishment for you guys this month we have is the Three of Swords with the Hermit in reverse. So to me, this speaks of a lot of self-work in healing past traumas. So whatever's blocking you, it stems from something that happened that hurt you, or that scared you, or that taught you a certain way of thinking as a protective mechanism, or a certain way of acting as a protective mechanism. So the Hermit allows us to find the inner light within, to seek the guidance from within ourselves through solitude, meditation, really focusing on that subconscious mind and the energy within you. As a guiding force, the light from within you will shine the way forward. So you have two sources of light that are wanting to help you here with your subconscious mind. You've got the moon and you've got your own inner light. So you've got some from without and some from within to help you to heal these blockages, these energies that are stuck in your system from the past that are not serving you anymore. They're creating imbalances in the flow. So these are going to be healed from inner work. And when I'm seeing him in reverse, it's the accomplishment is completing this inner work, taking the leap of faith into trust, because you are delving into the unknown. You're diving deep. And when you dive deep, the further away from the surface you get, the darker it gets. That's why you need this inner light. You need that fortitude from within, that strength from within, trusting that whatever it is that you find, you can handle. Okay, what to avoid this month, we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So again, this speaks to me of balance. The Two of Pentacles itself is a juggling act, trying to find balance. The pentacles represent the physical realm, so this is trying to find balance between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, the feminine side, the masculine side, the brain and the heart. It's trying to find the cohesion between these two and not drop the ball. And there is flow here. There needs to be flow. There needs to be this steady movement forward through the ups and the downs, trusting that whatever state you're in and whatever, if it's a peak or a trough, it's all within balance of infinity, because these are all just cycles that we go through. So you're being asked to find balance through these cycles. Now, the Four of Swords is interesting because this speaks of rest and rejuvenation, not overthinking things, taking a break and healing. So coming up in the what to avoid section is telling me that, again, there needs to be balance between the spiritual and the physical. So there needs to be action, but there also needs to be solitude and inaction. There needs to be balance. Again, it's just it all just boils down to balance between the feminine and the masculine aspects within yourself. I won't keep repeating it for you guys because that'll get tiring, but that's what it is. So what to embrace? We have the Chariot. And the Chariot is a perfect representation of this balance, as you can see the dark and the light, and the driver here is in control of both aspects. That's so funny. I actually saw this symbol in my meditation. Oh, but it looked more like a cross. So this one's actually like a top that's spinning. That's interesting. I've never noticed that before. So that would represent the force or the energy, the inertia carrying you forward. And I love how he's got the moon on his shoulders and the sun on his head, representing the balance between the feminine and the masculine, representing the balance between the intuition and the logical, the right and the left brain. So the Chariot is about first going inward and finding the inner balance, and then moving forward fearlessly. So this perfectly embodies everything that this reading has been about so far. And that's what to embrace. So where to find support? We have the Empress. The Empress is a representation of the divine feminine as an archetype. This is exactly, I love it. I love when readings are just so perfect and they just flow. So the Empress is this symbol of divine feminine in her most balanced and highest representation. So this is you stepping into that energy, welcoming that energy into you, and utilizing that to be able to balance everything within you and within your life. And then she also is very nurturing, very supportive. So where to find support? Of course, the Empress is going to come and support you. She also speaks of abundance as well. So know that whatever it is that you're being asked to take action towards, there's nothing to fear monetarily, financially, emotionally, physically. You will always have more than enough, because when things are in balance, you can manifest. So that's another indication that you're out of alignment. If you're out of alignment and you're imbalanced and things are not cohesive within your energy field, things in your life are going to start getting a little bit discombobulated. Things aren't going to be flowing very smoothly. There's going to be miscommunications. There's going to be lack. There's going to be accidents. There's going to be, bad luck and that kind of thing. So you actually make your own luck by the vibration that you emit. This is law of attraction. It's a law, a physical law and an energetic law of the universe. So whatever you're creating, it's coming from the state that your energy is in. That's why I recommend going for Reiki healing treatment or doing daily meditation and balancing your energy. You can use crystals. You can do various different practices and rituals or sessions of healing to help balance out your energy. If you choose to come to me, I'm not like shamelessly self-plugging. I just happen to be a Reiki master practitioner. If you choose to come to me, I would be honored to assist you in balancing your energy. If not, then I hope that you find somebody who resonates with you and who can facilitate for you your greatest healing and balance. That's my deepest wish for everyone, is that we can all come to that state of balance within. So the last cards we have are advice and encouragement, being the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So the advice, I'm going to take these separately as advice and then encouragement. Advice being to don't overthink it. The Queen of Swords swords first of all are mental energy. You can see the clouds here as clarity of thought. She's calm, cool, and collected. She's welcome anything that comes to her because she knows that she can handle it with her logical way of thinking. She's very secure in that sense. So the advice being, there's no need for you to feel insecure about whatever it is that's going on within you or outside of you. You have the clarity of thought and the consciousness to be able to handle this. And the encouragement is for you to use your emotions, to use cups. Cups are emotions. It's water. They flow. Air flows as well. So you're being encouraged to flow, to allow this energy to flow, to balance, to undam that stuck blockage and allow everything to move through you. You can observe it and you can interact with it, but just allow everything to move through you. And this will allow you to move forward. So I'm seeing the horse. He's making moves in the direction where he wants his fulfillment, his love, and his energy to go. He offers freely. He gives freely. He wants to share. So that's going to be what's very important for you guys right now, because being stingy blocks the energy. And where does stinginess come from? It comes from a fear base. You don't want to give because you feel like you don't have enough. If you have more than enough, what's stopping you from giving? It's that place of surety within yourself, trusting and knowing that you will always have more than enough, that allows you to be generous with your time, with your energy, with your money, with your love. This is what's the focus for you guys this month. And this may not be one of the most viewed readings because it's very spiritual and it's very deep and it's very symbolic and intangible, but these are the types of readings that are the most important, because it's not what's going on in your physical reality. It's about what's going on within you that's creating that. And this is what these cards are saying. This is what this energy is saying. This is what this reading is trying to convey to you and to assist you with. All right, guys, I'm going to get one crystal card for Scorpio. Oh, a nandalite. Interesting. Oh, where did I put the book? Hold on one second. A nandalite. That's fun to say. A nandalite. Okay, so. Oh, perfect. Okay. A nandalite is cosmic consciousness. A nandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness, attuned to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness. Transform your goals and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Stripped to the bone as the old falls away, do not despair. New light is infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Enlightenment can happen right now. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. Wow. So the frequency is exceptionally high in this crystal. The chakra it relates to is the soul star and stellar gateway. It cleanses and activates all. The timing is the present moment, and the soul path is becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. That's exactly, I love these types of readings when everything just flows and everything is reiterating the same message to you guys. And this video is full of activations. So for those of you who were called to click on this reading, know that you have received healing and activations from this video alone. This is God's gift to you. And that was just channeled through me. So thank you. Thank you, guides. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, source creator, consciousness, of which we are all a part and of which we are all. All as one. You are me. I am you. All for one and one for all. Okay. All right. That's the message for you guys this month. I really hope that it resonated with you. If anything didn't resonate, just know that it was meant for somebody else, but I think this can apply to everybody for the most part. This is something that we all work on as human beings here, having a human experience, because we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So this is pretty applicable. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.